TOMz.
Oh, the time that you have been waiting for has finally arrived, Buffet, to TOMz time. And Lena Buffet is the best of the best when it comes to sci-tech, edutainment. Lena Buffet to teenagers on a mission, right on SABC 1, where life and TV are one.
And that Teenagers on a Mission has brought you Ubuntu Wabantu no Sia at your service. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, on yet another mission.
Absolutely. Now, Lena TOMz Buffet, we are all about the big ideas that rock your world, and also these big innovations, that can literally change your world too. And today is absolutely no different. Just when I today, reflect life in I have these big ideas, but I actually did not act on them.
We have lots and lots of ideas. We just think that they're these small and insignificant thoughts.
Absolutely. My ideas aren't small or insignificant. Running with those ideas can actually literally change your world.
And as is we are going to walk the walk as well. So who's decided to make a soap making business and see just how keeping clean does the things.
But anywho, let's get the show on the road.
See how one woman's idea went from small to big. Learn more about the epic process of making handmade soap. Funda kabanzi how it can change ubomi bakho. We all know we need to wash our hands, but why? Check out how cosmetics were used 100,000 years ago. Explore infinity as we look into the exciting future. Ni tested just how much you know in our fast-paced TOMz quiz.
Hi, via our social media pages. I've been wondering since abantu vegetarians and vegans and about to eat animal fat. And animal fat. On Facebook, no, there is no soap that isn't made out of animal fat. Yes, there actually is soap that isn't made out of animal fat. And my herbal soaps, not my natural soaps. Well, guys, keep those comments coming in on Facebook and on Twitter, facebook.com/TOMz on Twitter. We are at TOMz_SABC_1. With that said,
we started again with our roadshow touchdown at Dr. Sam Mutsonyana. Today we're talking about keep me clean, and right next to me is a young lady. Hello, Swam.
Hello.
Njani?
Ukhona.
Bani kama lakho?
Kotil.
Okay, Kotil, uyenza grade bani?
Grade 10.
Grade 10. Okay, ngifuna ukwazi yes Swam ukuthi why kubalekile for us to wash our hands and bodies.
Kinanore hore why it's important is because he o tlhapa matsoho. Oja. He o sa tlhapa matsoho ne and then o tshwara dijo or o tshwara anything clean. O lokela di bacteria mo is di sa tshwaneng and then next thing o tla ba re tshware ke cholera nga se lori tsene bya
sa tlhapa matsoho for example he re ja re tshwara di germs tse dintsi and re ka lwala
and ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi izandla uziwasha ngasiphi isikhathi
o tlhapa ho tswa toilet before oja ho fetsa hoja
maqeda udla like every time like you must make sure ukuthi izandla zakho zi clean.
Okay, cool. So ngifuna ukuyana ukuthi wena insipho uyisebenzisa for ukuyenzani?
Ukwasha ukwasha umzimba nokwasha impahla.
Niyazi ba isepho uklina njani umzimba wakho? Bukelani. Isepho is a great combo of animal fat or plant oil and caustic soda. Xa isepho dissolves emanzini, it breaks dirt away from surfaces. It usually requires two main materials, fat and alkali. Namhlanje the most commonly used alkali is sodium hydroxide. Kodwa potassium hydroxide can also be used. Potassium-based soap is easier to dissolve in water, so it's called a soft soap. Isepho etambileyo used alone or in combo with other soaps are commonly used in shaving products because they have gentle effect. Abanye bantu bathi cosmetic body art was the earliest form of human ritual dating back over 100,000 years ago to the African Middle Stone Age. Evidence ekhoyo for this comes from the finding of red mineral pigments and crayons that are associated with Homo sapiens in Africa. Archaeological evidence shows that castor oil was used in ancient Egypt to create protective balms and skin creams. Namhlanje handmade soaps contain no harmful chemicals or preservatives and are balanced in pH so as not to harm the skin.
Yabona abantu namhlanje baningi abantu abaspecialize kuma cosmetics. And back in ancient Rome though, ama-cosmetics were those servants who actually applied cosmetics onto rich Roman women.
Babe bahlamba nange-perfume. I mean, what? Nicinga ntoni ke nina ngaloo nto? Ke nisixeleni ku-Facebook naku-Twitter in this very short break.
TOMz. TOMz.
Welcome back to TOMz, right here on SABC One, where life and TV are one.
Absolutely. Now, bafethu ngezinye inkathi empilweni zethu siyathanda ukuthi kahle kahle nama-ideas esinawo mancane ngeke enze mehluko kodwa ke namhlanje sizoprova wrong ngoba ngiyakutshela amanye ama-ideas noma ama-innovations that actually can change the world actually start with a very small business idea.
Ukunibonisa ke exactly what we're talking about. So dibena nomnye usisi who just started with what she had.
Let's take a look.
What's up? You know what time it is? It's your boy C-A-W-D-Y, pronounced Caddy, yet on another mission, running the streets of Johannesburg, touchdown to Kempton Park with Fitz. So today's mission is all about keep me clean. On I'm with a special lady who does her own soap and at the same time creates employment. How fresh is that? Well, so and the people around her. It's you and me in this mission. Let's get it. Hello.
Hi, Katie.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm too great. I'm too fresh. I'm so happy to be here. Today you're going to be my mission, right?
Great.
Okay, before we do the mission stuff, I want you to please hit us with the introduction. Tell us who you are, where are we, and what do you do?
My name is Debbie Rogers. I'm the owner of Fun with Soap.
Yes.
I manufacture our own glycerine soap as well as natural green soaps, which is good for the environment.
Yes.
And also with readily, easily available ingredients that anybody can use if they want to start their own business from home as well. Okay, so Katie, come and join me here at my little workstation where I'm going to be demonstrating how to make the soap yourself.
Yeah, oh, it smells so good in here.
It does. That's the fragrances. We're going to add some of those nice things into our pot in a very short while.
Okay, so before we get into that, so I want to know what inspired you to actually make soap?
A lot of things actually. First of all, I needed to be self-employed. It's something I wanted to do. And secondly, I've got a very keen interest in chemistry and on how things are made. So I thought, well, there's very few people that actually make and teach other people how to make their own soaps. Because it's a product that you can buy in the shops. But I don't like commercially made stuff. I like to know what is inside the product.
Yes.
Yeah, itself. And it was just, I was curious to know what goes inside.
Yes.
So that's what made me start my journey. And everything I've learned today, I've basically taught myself.
Wow.
Making sure umzimba wakho futhi izandla zakho zi-clean are vital to your health and the health of everyone around you. Feces from people and animals are a big source of dangerous germs like Salmonella and E. coli. Ziyakwazi usuleke on people's hands after using the loo, changing a diaper, or even handling raw meats that have invisible amounts of animal poop on them. A single gram of human feces can contain as much as 1 trillion germs. Germs then can spread from one person's hand to another person's hand, or even when they touch something someone else has sneezed on. Oh, gross. Keep it clean, people.
So what kind of ingredients do you give people, and what kind of soaps do you make? I want to know, there's a difference, right?
Okay. The main soap that I actually make is a glycerine soap. If you want to pass that roll of soap to me.
This one.
That's it.
Okay.
This is a glycerine soap. It contains all these ingredients over here.
Okay.
All right? So this is a raw base. It's made of that. But what people like about it is that they can actually just cut this up in little blocks and melt it in the microwave or over a pot, in a pot over the stove.
Okay.
And then they can add their own fragrance and colorings in it and then just pour it into molds and let it set, and you've got a bar of soap that will look like this.
Wow, okay.
That'll be your finished product.
Okay. This is a glycerine soap.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what do you need in order to make this with this?
Okay.
What else do you need?
You're going to need a cosmetic fragrance oil or essential oil.
Okay.
And you're going to also need colouring,
Okay.
which is a cosmetic colouring. There's a bottle of strawberry over there.
This one?
Yeah, that's your fragrance oil. And then here, just right in front of you, to your right.
This
To
one?
your right, yeah, the yellow water soluble dye. And this is going to colour the soap.
Okay.
What I'm doing now is I'm just going to show a very basic recipe. And from that basic recipe, you can actually customize the recipe to your own desire. So instead of using palm oil, you could use olive oil.
Okay.
Instead of olive oil, you can use castor oil. Now, castor oil, for example, has got a lot of anti-aging properties in it for a person's skin.
Okay.
Use many different types of substances that clean. Two of the main ones being soap and a detergent. While soap is produced from natural ingredients, detergent used to clean clothing is synthetic. Detergents are used to release grease and solid dirt particles using foam. Kodwa ke isepu removes particles directly from action on a surface. Detergents also usually have added chemicals that give them a good smell and make them foam even more, making them more effective.
Because of the demand of people wanting to make their own soap from scratch using natural ingredients, I've decided that I want to share and show people how easy it actually is to do it themselves from home using readily available ingredients.
Okay.
Inside this pot
Yeah.
is beeswax beads.
Okay.
Okay. The reason why I'm using beeswax in my formulation is because it gives the bar of soap the hardness that you need, that firmness. And then I'm using palm oil.
Okay.
Now, your caustic soda needs to be mixed with water.
All right.
Now, when you do that, you never mix the water into the caustic soda, because what is going to happen then is like a little volcanic explosion thing. It's not going to explode, but it's going to go whoosh.
Okay, I don't believe you. Can we try it?
No. That's hazardous.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. You'll see that it will actually start steaming. I'm not too sure if you can see that.
I can
This
actually.
was-
I
this
can
was-
see the steam. Yeah.
Yeah, this was cold water in this jug. Okay, now
So what causes the steam?
the caustic, because of its chemical compounds in it, it actually automatically does that.
Okay.
All the heavy metals that it actually contains also helps develop that heat. Now, what is going to happen is now that this is basically dissolved, we actually need to let the temperature of this solution, we need to let it go down to 43 degrees Celsius. At the moment, it's over 100 degrees Celsius, so it's actually very, very hot. And then while we're waiting for that, we're going to be waiting for our oils and our beeswax beads to be at a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius as well. Which means both oil and your caustic solution needs to be at the same temperature before we actually combine these two elements together.
Okay.
So that's probably going to take approximately 20 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
So we've now got our temperatures of our oils ready, as well as our caustic. Now our caustic solution and the oils are going to go together into a blender.
Okay.
When it gets to a very thick viscosity that almost looks like custard, that's when you know it's ready to be poured into the molds.
Let's talk about the journey. So you did research. You had to do research, and what does a soap have? How do you mix this with that?
Luckily, we've got something called Google.
Yes.
Which helped me a lot with a lot of the chemistry and elements of it, and what can work and what does not work together. So it was all trial and error, which I then made lots and lots of notes of, and I put it all together. My main research, my marketing research, I actually started off with by using a blog.
Okay.
Now, a blog site enabled me to actually write my daily notes. I used it as a journal of how I'm going to start this business up.
Wow, that's dope, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I was actually employed because I got a whole lot of replies back saying to me, Debbie, can you teach us how to make this soap? And I said, yes, I actually can because I have figured it out.
Wow! What an incredible idea and a start to a business. Nandikhalu zenzela isepi yam one day, you know.
Not sure about that one. Kodwa ke into ongayazi bafethu, it's always best ukuthi uphume ngaphandle uyothola ulwazi olujulile. Futhi TOMz is actually the best way to do exactly that.
Sixeleni ke guys about your big ideas in the future online. And so we are ngoku. Think about it, like
TOMz. TOMz.
Salamukela futhi mzansi nisabukele i-TOMz right on SABC 1 World Life and TV.
Ukuzigcina ube clean ke is something that is so important. I mean, I cannot stress it enough. Kodwa ke harvesting an idea that you have that might change the world is just as important.
Speaking of which, I think we should go see how this is actually done. Asamin Sopegane, the beautiful soap maker, and see how it actually changes her world.
This soap is designed for people with very sensitive skins or with eczema. Also, something important to know is that whilst this is a nice natural product to make, yes, it is time consuming. You've got to wait at least 4 weeks because what happens is the oils that you've used in those natural oils actually neutralize the caustic. So even though the caustic that you're using here is a vicious chemical, which it really is, that caustic actually vanishes after it's been saponified, which means it's been cured and it's neutralized.
Wow.
So that is actually what makes the soap so unique to other soaps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you have it. I'm so inspired. But you guys can make your own soap. TOMz is all about that. If you have a dream and you're passionate about it and you see a gap in the market or in the society, go out there and get in Donna. It's all yours. Otherwise, let's see if he's mission accomplished. Your boy CADDY pronounced Caddy is out of here.
I give a fit to speak a little bit of the TOMz Quiz Challenge. You too can join in on the fun on our Facebook and Twitter pages. But fit to TOMz is a school and all you have to do is simply hit us up on our email tomz@sabc.co.za. With that said, but fit to which team are you rooting for? Is it the blue team or the green team? The TOMz Quiz Challenge.
You know what time it is, Buffets? It's time for our TOMz quiz. We get two teams who battle each other in our TOMz quiz. Touchdown at Dr. Sam Mutsenyan, and we're talking about Keep Me Clean. If you also want to participate, all you got to do is catch us on our social media pages. On Facebook, see TOMz. On Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1. So, blue team, green team, please choose your 3 champions. Woo! Cool. So the blue team and the green team have chosen their 3 people to represent them. So it's Katsuguti Spam meeting. So Kalangapa, team Ehlaza.
Well, I'm Selina Chinango. I think they chose me because they know that I'm the best.
Okay.
I am Siputhio Chavalala. They choose me because I'm the best too, I think.
I'm Renee Njovu. They choose me because they think I'm best.
Okay. Give it up for the green team.
I'm Tufa Tokoza and I'm here to represent the blue team. I'm Anna Matthews. I think they chose me because I'm a quick thinker.
My name is Nelson Matlere. I think that they choose me because I'm active.
Give it up for the blue team! Okay, cool. So guys, Mamelani again. This is how the game works, ne? Mzonbuza question 3, ne guys? These questions are worth 10 points, ne? So in order for you guys to answer these questions, kona mapaza aitula. So abangta tubuzi question, the first team to press the buzzer gets to answer the question, ne? So if in your press buzzer by the answer niazi, you can ask your team, but that's only 5 points. You got the rules? Not only number rules? Okay, cool. It's time for the first question. What do household uses for soap include? Is it A, bathing, B, washing clothes and areas around the house? Is it C, cleaning, or D, all of the above? Okay. So the blue team got it first. The team answer in, guys. D. Is it D? As one of answer a bit right or wrong? Is it? It's D. Give it up for the blue team. Okay. Moving on to our second question. In chemistry, what is soap known as? Is it A, soap in a salt of fatty acids? Is it B, an emulsifier? Is it C, a stabilizer? Or D, an element? Which one is it? Okay, the B team got it first. Guys, it's in answer in D. Okay, I suppose we answer a bit right or wrong. And the answer is A. That is 0 points for the blue team. And the last question is, to keep our hands clean all the time, what must we ensure? Is it A, that we wash our hands thoroughly with soap? Is it B, that we use a damp towel? Is it C, that we use hand cream? Or is it D, that we use Vaseline? It's the blue team again with the 2. Guys, answer nini? A. Okay, I suppose we answer a bit right or wrong. And the answer is A. Give it up for the blue team. Okay, guys, the scoreboard said Tsiganjena. The green team is on 0 points ish, and the blue team is on 20 points. That is it for our TOMz quiz buffets. If none left you want to join us, all you got to do is go onto our social media pages. On Facebook, see TOMz. On Twitter, it's TOMz_SABC_1. Until next time, see adios and give it up for the blue team.
In all honesty, Singateta in doing our paleo when it comes to the science of soap. But what about the future of cosmetics? Nanotechnology will be a game changer in the future of cosmetics. Le technology will make it possible to create substances as cleaner on a micro scale. They could also be used to create thin, invisible films on the skin and hair, which could fend off germs and diseases without using cosmetics. Futhi enye technology like electronic ink and virtual tech will take us into a new era of cosmetics. Woo!
Woo! And that's where we leave it for today, Bafethu. Did you have fun?
I really did.
Right? Thank you so much, Bafethu, for tuning into TOMz. Bafethu. Right, today SABC 1 with Life and TV are 1. Mina ngisafuna ukwazi though, which ideas do you have that you actually want to act on? Sazisa on our Facebook and Twitter pages.
And please do keep clean. Until next time, guys. Bye. Here's what's coming up on TOMz.
Hlangana no Michelle, the girl who made history by becoming the youngest published South African author. Discover how her inspiration led her to writing a book, and how the support of umdeni can help you succeed. Bona ukuthi kahle kahle ukufunda ku-engage kanjani i-brain in activity. Explore how technology is revolutionizing the publishing world, and show off just how much you know about this topic in our ultimate quiz.
Okay, nibukele TOMz Thursday and Friday on SABC 2 SABC 1, where life and TV are 1.